So hey guys, it's me, Robin P. I know I have been gone for a while, but I was going through some personal issues, and I just wanted to come here and share them with you because, I know there's probably, some people that are dealing with it themselves right now. And when I went to research it myself, there was not much on it, so I decided to share what I went through. So I'll start by saying a couple years ago I had went to the emergency, and they did a CT of my chest area, and so they found a mass on my liver. So at the time, they told me it's benign. There's really nothing that they do about it. They don't really, cause issues, so don't worry about it. So I said, okay, but I did follow up with my primary care. And so I didn't think nothing of it, because I'm like, okay, it's benign. It's not cancerous or anything, so, I didn't have anything to worry about. And so time went on, years went on, because this was years ago. I went back to the emergency this year, the beginning of this year, and for rapid heartbeat. And so I went, they did a CT, blood work and everything. And this time, when they went in, the mass was huge. Like, it took up pretty much most of my right liver lobe. And so, they told me that, okay, we need, are you aware of this? And so I was like, yeah. But at the time when they found it the first time, it was just like the size of a plum seed. It wasn't big at all. And so I followed up with the primary care, and he connected me with a specialist. So the specialist talked to the surgeon, and the surgeon decided that, we should remove it. And so I'm like, okay, but here's the thing. You have to ask questions. When they first told me about it, I took their word for it. It's benign. We just watch it. We don't do anything about it. But they didn't give me my options. So, I didn't have an option like, okay, well, what are my options? Like, they didn't tell me that, and I didn't ask, and I think that was my mistake, because if I would have asked questions, I could have found out that they could have went in and just ablated it, which means, cut off the blood supply to it, and then, it'll stop growing. It'll pretty much shrink and dissolve, go away. But I didn't know that, I just figured, okay, it's fine, And so, which leads me to this. So, I had to have liver surgery September the 13th. Now, mind you, all these years, I'm knowing that something is wrong with my body. Something is wrong. I'm going to the doctor. I'm gaining weight. I can't lose weight no matter what I do. And I knew something was wrong, and I know my body. But they're just saying, you're young, nothing is wrong, you're okay, everything is fine. And I'm like, no, I'm not fine. So this thing was giving me symptoms, like making me think it was other things, making me think it was my heart, making me think like, oh my God, am I going to have a stroke? Am I going to have a heart attack? And it was just my liver. And so my liver wasn't functioning properly because it had this mass. So they can either find the mass on the liver or in the liver. I think mine was in the liver because they had to cut part of my my right liver lobe. And I'm just blessed that the liver regenerates. So my liver is completely back now. They say no sooner than they cut it, it starts to grow back. So that's a blessing. But, I went in on September 13th. I was scared to death. But, I just prayed to God, and I just had faith, and I just knew that He would pull me through. And so, the surgery was pretty lengthy. And, when I came out, well, I was in my room. And I came out of recovery. No one was in my room at first, but my mom came in later. And I was in the hospital for over a week. So I got there on the 13th. I didn't leave until the next Monday. Okay, but through that process of a week, I had went through so much. I was in there, and then like I started swelling up, and they're like, well, why is she swelling up? And not only was I swelling up, I had this rapid heart rate of like 175. So they were telling me that, when your body goes through shock and pain, it will make your heart beat fast. So, they were like, take the pain medicine. And I don't like taking pain medicine. when I have a headache, I don't even take anything for my headaches. But, so when I took the they had oxycodone. They had me on oxycodone. They gave me 10 milligrams. That was too much for me. It made my heart rate shoot up, which if the pain medicine was supposed to make your heart relax, it didn't do that. Not for me. So I just told them I'll just take one. And so that's what I did. And so then that Friday, not the next day, but that Friday, within that week, I had to go back into surgery, and they had to put stents in my bile duct and my pancreatic bile duct, because the bile that your liver creates was not going out properly because they were narrowing, so it couldn't flow through. So I had to go in and get that, and then that was kind of painful afterwards. And then they had took out my drain. They took out my drain, and they had to put in another one. So I wasn't asleep for that. They just sedated me a little bit, but I wasn't asleep. So I knocked out. I didn't feel it. I felt it a little at the end, but yeah, they put the drain in, and so I had that. And then it was one night, my right back where my liver, was, it got so hot. Like, I cannot even explain how hot my back was. And I'm like, why is my back burning up hot? My back got so hot to like hot from the inside out, hot. And then all of a sudden, my heart rate just shot up. So at this point, I'm in panic mode. Okay, I'm in panic mode because I'm like, am I about to have a heart attack? Do I have a blood clot? Like, what is going on? So I, hit the button for the nurse to come in. They're like, okay, so they had to get the EKG machine, do an EKG. They were moving too slow. I'm like, hurry up, because I'm thinking I'm about to die. Okay. But that came back normal. So I have no idea what that was. And then, let me see. So let me go back. So the next day after my surgery, they want you to walk. With any surgery, if you're able to, they want you to walk. Now, mind you, I have a catheter in, which I had for about maybe 3 days. A catheter, IVs, a drain. So if I have to walk, I have to carry all of this stuff. Okay. So the first time I tried to walk, my heart rate shot up like almost 200. So they were like, okay, no, you have to lay back down. So I laid down. I couldn't walk for a while. So every day, I would say like 3 to 4 times a day, they would have to shoot me in my arm with heparin. Heparin is so you won't get blood clots. It thins your blood out. And I did that, and it was, I'm not going to say the surgery was hard, but the recovery was so challenging. The recovery was so discouraging, and it was just like, wow, like I couldn't even believe that this is where my life was right now. I couldn't believe it. And so I was just like, wow. So the doctors came in, and I forgot what they were even telling me. I forgot what it was. But all I could do was cry. And I was just like, I'm tired. I'm so tired. Like, I'm just so tired. Like, I'm just tired of them coming in here and shooting me. I'm tired of you coming in here, okay, we got to do this surgery. I'm tired. I'm just so tired of you. We have to wait. You have to go to the bathroom. You have to walk. I'm just tired. And so
Robin.
So I am here for surgery, guys, with my mom. I'm checking in.
Crafters is wine. Book an eye exam today.
You eat healthy, take statins, but still struggle to lower your LDL bad cholesterol. You also have heart.
Okay, so you mean sometimes I am jealous of your height.
Me too. She's like a real tall, giant, pretty woman.
No, I had to wear high heels just to get into the cabinet. So I wish I was a little taller than that.
That's crazy. You know, sometimes I wish I was a little bit shorter.
Really?
Yeah. I like to wear those cute little.
I'm just tired. I'm just tired because I just couldn't believe my life. I couldn't believe this is where my life was. I couldn't believe that I was in this predicament to where I couldn't do anything for myself. I couldn't do anything for myself. And so the moral of the story is for me to just tell you is, to just sum it all up, life is short. Life is short and life comes at you fast. And just stay on top of your health because health is wealth. And if you don't have health, you don't have anything. It doesn't matter what you drive. It doesn't matter where you live. It doesn't matter how much money you have. If you do not have your health, you do not have anything. So stay up on your health. And I know men don't go to the hospital as often as women, but go get your yearly checkup, your yearly physical, check your prostate. If you have questions, ask questions. Women and men, ask questions. See what your options are. If you can't think of them right away, call back and ask the questions. But don't get in my predicament to where you have to go through what I went through, because I consider myself to be the most humblest person. But this has humbled me on a level that, like, you can't even imagine. You can't even imagine the level of humbleness, the level of greatness. And when I was telling the doctor, like, I'm tired, and I'm crying, I was like, right, I had to check myself. Because I'm like, people, you've only been in here over a week. People have been in here for months. People have cancer. People have legs cut off. People can't see. People can't talk. People are on machines ready to check out of here. And I'm like, I just felt like, wow, like it just made me know that I have not been living my life to my fullest potential. I haven't. And I don't want any of you to take your lives for granted and live your life to the fullest. Do everything that you want to do, as long as you don't compromise who you are and you're not hurting anybody else. Just take care of you. Do whatever you want to do. Travel this world. See this world. Experience this world. Love one another. Be nice to people. Just be loving. Be kind. Give. Help people. And, that's what it's about. And that's what I got out of it. And I just don't want to be mushy, and I don't want to be, just, preaching to you. But God is good. God is real, and I am here, and I'm a living proof. Like, I didn't think I was going to get through that. I didn't think I would ever be in that position. And at the end of the day, we're all going to end up there, and we're all going to die. And it is what it is, and it's scary, but it is what it is. But you have to take care of yourself while you're here. You have to. Take care of yourself. Take care of your health. Take care of your family. Live your life. Do the things that you want to do. Experience the things that you want to experience, and just be happy and enjoy life. And I cannot say that enough. Like, I am just so humbled by the experience that I went through, and I think that it made me a better person. And I don't know what I was to learn from that, and I think that was something that I had to learn. I think that was something he wanted me to open my eyes to. Open my eyes to. I think that's something that he wanted me to open my eyes to. And I took it and I learned from it. I learned from that experience. And so I just want you to, love on your family, love one another, enjoy your life, and just, just live. But if it's anybody else, and I forgot to tell you what it's called. It's called a giant hemangioma. So I had a giant hemangioma in my liver. Okay, so if anybody else is experiencing this, you can always DM me. My number is shown in my profile. You can call me. I do not have any problem answering any questions that you have. It was a learning experience, and I just wanted to share this with you. And everybody's situation, or as far as this, may not be like mine, but I just wanted to be honest and open and share my experience because it was real, and it just opened my eyes to so many things. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, and just say live your life to the fullest, and that's it. So yeah, that's where I've been, but I'm back now, and I'm in the shop, and I think also that it was to get me back to my passion, because I had veered off into other things, and it made me realize, like, God was telling me, like, I blessed you with a gift. Like, He blessed me with so many skills, like hair, makeup, photography, clothes, like wigs. Like, what was I thinking to get away from what I always loved my whole life, my whole career? Like, it was a wake-up call for my entire life, my entire being. Like, take care of you. Take it. Self-care is the best care, and God gives you gifts to use them. If you don't know what your gift is, find out. What do you like doing? What do you enjoy? What is going to bring value to others? What is going to bring value to you? And it just opened my eyes to so many things. And so, wow, I mean, I can't even describe to you. Like, I just hope that you don't have to experience something I did to open your eyes. I'm just trying to be here to share with you my experience and what opened my eyes to who I am and what I love, and my passion for all things, and my passion for human life. Just helping people and being there for people and doing what I love, and so I just wanted to share my experience, and I hope that you guys take this in, and I hope that you listen, and I hope that is something that can help you, and I hope that I've opened your eyes to maybe something that you wanted to do. Whatever it is that you want to do it. Don't wait till later. Do it now. You don't know if you're going to have it later. So do it now. Love and Light, Robin P., Pretty Mother Artist. Peace.